Down at the foot of the bed, or bleed. Hi, welcome to Delicate Dark Girl. Today we are finally continuing the 12 Beauty series. If you don't know what the 12 Beauty series is a series I started on this channel a couple months ago. It is basically these things where it's different aspects of beauty and I attach them to a zodiac, and then I attach that zodiac to the ruling planet, which I translate into a characteristic of the makeup, and then another characteristic of the makeup that gives me more color and tone is seasonal, and I usually attach the seasonal to when the zodiac comes in the lineup of the year. So the next one we have Cancer. Cancer is what? Late June, early July. Oh, yes, that's Cancer, and that is also light summer in the wheel. Cancer, that is the crab zodiac. And the crab zodiac was a little harder to kind of like dissect, but I did go for the zodiac characteristics. It said sensitive and sentimental, which kind of fits a crab, really, if you really think about it. You know, are crabs not sensitive? Is it not sentimental to see crabs? Is it crab season? It's probably sentimental to me because I grew up in Maryland. You know, Maryland and the crab. It's like Philly and the cheesesteak. How New York feels about their pizza, I feel like that's how Maryland feels about our crab cakes. Very, very judgmental. Anyway, so yeah, this is it's sensitive. It's a sensitive topic, and sentimental at the same time. Anyway, besides that, it's ruled by the moon. The crab zodiac, Cancer. Cancer is ruled by the moon. The moon did not have any specific things attached to it like the other ones that I previously done have. But I did associate it with something like gleam. I thought gleam was a really good characteristic when you think about the moon and you think about a crab. Well, the crab, it might be gleaming, especially when they come up on the beach and then they do all their business. They kind of gleam from the water, right? Then I thought about the moon and how the moon has a gleam to it when it's hitting the water as well. Or how it hits a leaf and it'll make a plant shine, you know? So I thought gleam was a really nice characteristic to add to the makeup. And then because it's late June, early July, it's late summer, light summer. I'm actually going to style my hair for this. Then it also doesn't fit the idea that I'm going for because, well, you'll see, but the idea is gleam. And I'm going for a little more Y2K space kind of look without the complications. I want it to look kind of natural because the beauty I associated, that was a long story to get here. Beauty I associated with Cancer is angelic beauty. So it's going to be a little calm, a little natural, a little gleamy, and then hopefully gives me a little out of this world look. It's not going to be that serious, but I mean, we're going to try. And this is my first time doing makeup in actual months, really. So this is going to be kind of intense. I'm going to do some things off camera because I feel like it's going to take me way too long to try to talk and do. And those things are my hair. Well, the hair might be on a different video, but let's just say for now it'll be off camera. I don't think I'm going to do it on camera. And my eyebrows. Eyebrows are getting done off camera because I feel like that's going to take me a minute. I'll be on the Hocus Pocus this is a lot. And we're back. Don't mind the... So we're just doing a little color correction because I feel like my under eyes are exceptionally... whatever. Where'd all the sunlight go? That's crazy. Yeah, we did a little under eye because it was looking like exceptionally, you know, sunken in. So the main thing, right, is gleam with highlight and glitter. But color-wise, I wanted to do blue, beige, and black. It's also very light summer I'm trying to do. Black is not necessarily light summer, but I think it just looks good. So, yeah, we're just going to get into it. We're just going to go straight into the eye makeup. I'll always do eye makeup first, so it's not a surprise. So I was thinking on Cloud Blue because it's the lighter summer feels than the other one that I have by ColourPop. So that's why I picked it. There's a couple things. I plan to use most of this as highlight though, but I kind of want to use maybe this color just on the inner corner. I'm gonna use Yoda and Kafudu first. Okay. I like the tail of this eyebrow more than I like the entire thing. Then we're gonna go on the taupes. I kind of want to do what I'm doing in my Delicate Dark Girl Blue period. That is making a comeback because I have one last look to do. So what I kind of want to do is a little rip off of that and put some color down under my eye. Like a nice little pasty color. I'm just going to go with my original idea. Let's not stray too far from the concept. That's how you get pissed off. I'm just going to add this to my lid. Mainly to the lid. Like right at the front. Alright, so we're going to put the slightly darker beige at the back. It's actually coming out brighter than it looks. Okay, we're back in Warrior 2. So this is that with the Walzana. I don't know if you could hear me or if I kept any of that in because we have a live studio audience and they do not like the show. Walzana, I put that over there. Now we're gonna try to go for the blue aspect. Honestly, I kind of just want it on the inner corner, like a light to keep it light summer. And the thing is the eyeline though. Now we got lullabies playing in the background. Let's get back into it. So yeah, this is where we're at right now. But like I was saying, I want to do an eyeline. I'm just gonna do an eyeline in black. It's not very light summer, but it's my eyeline. I had the fight of my life. Let's do the white in the inner corner as we discussed. We didn't discuss, but I want to gonna use this. And we're finally using in Cloud Blue where I'm gonna use Playin'. That's light summer. Honestly, I'm gonna mix it with Ice BB. I'm just gonna lightly go under so it doesn't look like it stops so short, I guess. That's as far as we can go with these eyebrows. I mean, eyelashes. They're okay. Let's put on the base. So to stay in cool tone land, we'll just keep this and then I'll brighten it with powder under the eye. Eyes, done. Face, done. Now we're gonna do the under eye powdering and lips and gleam. So I went for, you guys know, blue with the light summer, but also I was thinking of the Maryland blue crab. That's also, I wanted to stay in like brown beigey territory, kind of the color of the crabs. This one's a little more literal than all the others, but anyway, I also want to keep it sensitive and sentimental. So we're keeping it soft. I'm going to mix Yodit and this little pasty thing right here, because I think that's a good brown for light summer, and it's gonna do that strange brightening that I like under the eye. Here goes that lighting. That's crazy how the sun just ducked away from me. That's crazy. Forehead. Okay. This is sentimental because my first video back in a while doing makeup. So yeah, let's get into the part that I've been thinking about the most, and it's the shimmer. I'm gonna put it right between my eyes like a little asteroid belt. Airtime. Blue taffy. Clear skies. Let's use blue taffy. And we're just gonna put some like here. I'm gonna gleam there. Alright. So what we're gonna do is this one right here. And then I'm gonna go inner corner. Okay. Asteroid belt. Kind of cuts the nose off. I feel like a makeup artist could really turn out this concept, but this is what I've been thinking about. Oh, I feel like I got some in my eye. I changed my contacts also, could you tell? Could you tell? Alright. That's pretty much that's it. We can get some strays here and here, just topping the blue a little bit for the gleam. I kind of like it. I want it like asteroid belt, like, you know, gleam of the moon, like, you know what I'm saying? Let's do the lip and call it a day. Now it's light summer lip. I kind of want to do a bright nude. I don't have any like bright nudes. I don't have that many bougies. And I don't want to do pink. Funny enough, because alright, we have Nina, so that's good. We're gonna use this and see how it goes. I might not like it. A little lower. Okay. And this is the finished look. Hair's a little... This is my Angelic Beauty look. I'm hoping that you enjoyed this. Love that I made this comeback. I like this makeup. I was supposed to do my other video also, but I'm running out of time. I might do it, but the lighting is going to be wild. When I always say running out of time, it's because I do depend on natural light. So I have a small window when I'm able to film, and in that small window, the light is fading because it's the afternoon. This is Angelic Beauty, sentimental, sensitive, Cancer, light summer, beauty. All right, ruled by the moon and kissed by gleam. So I'll see you guys again. I'll see you guys for the next one, which is Cancer. After Cancer is Leo. I have it all written down right over there. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you like the makeup. Bye.